Hey guys, Professor Bill of Comic Book University and Man of Steel, issue number 3 of 6. So Rogal shows up and, oh, there he is, back there. Here's a better image of what you saw in there. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some people who don't know what Rogal killed in there. It was this guy, Kelix. Yeah, one of Superman's, it's actually technically his father. It's actually Jor-El's robot. And yeah, he gets killed. He gets like ripped in half. Literally has his head ripped off. Really messed up, man. Like just jacked, and you could see like the pain in Clark Kent's eyes when he's sitting there looking at it. Really great art in here, and there's a couple artists. showed up in here. Anyway, so basically, Rogal shows up and just destroys enough artifacts inside the Fortress of Solitude, including the city, the shrunken city of Kandor. That's really tragic. That was actually kind of traumatizing to Clark. And Kara Zor-El was there also, Supergirl. Probably the best part of this was that a question was answered for me that I really needed answered, and it was answered just the right way. The fires in Metropolis. I'm like, okay, right across the Gotham Bay happens to be Batman, world's greatest detective. I mean, if you're not going to get the question on this, call in Batman, and sure enough, he shows up. And it's like, and Brian Michael Bendis got his "'cause I'm Batman" kind of line. It's like that was good, nice, good to way to slip that in there. I liked it. So anyway. This comic book basically is going to, the end of this leads up to what happened in DC, what the heck is that stupid thing called? DC Insider? The new DC, the DC Nations. DC Nations issue 0. There was 3 different stories in there distinctly, and the first story that we saw with Bendis' Superman, where Rogal was attacking Superman and Kara, Supergirl. You can basically finish reading this comic book and then go back and read that, because that seems to be exactly what's going on here. Very cool. Very cool. So now that that's done and we've got that circle looped, we got 3 more issues of this comic book, and I demand answers. What is that big face thing that seems to be going after forever? Seems to be going after Superman's family, man. Like, what's going on? Is that the thing from Sideways? What is that thing? All right. We actually need in the beginning of the comic book to see one of those, like up here, like, well, so far in the comic book, what happened was such and such and such and such. No, I don't see any of that. There's none of that. It's like, give me some kind of an idea what's going on here, man. Rogal didn't even talk in this issue. He was kind of doomsday-ish. He just went in and just started wrecking house, and it was kind of messed up. But, you know, I'm okay with it. Anyway, this Metron guy who's like this is just all they're really going to show you is what's down there. It's like this big, roar, and then all of a sudden, no, it's just me. It's like Metron with Aquaman pants on and his belt and no hair. Like, what's going on, dude? Is that Lex from the future? What the frick? I'm so tired of not knowing what this thing is. It's got a remote control on its little space bubble pod thing. It's just freaky, man. It's just freaky. Anyway, beautiful art. I love the way that Kara is drawn in this. Like, she just looks gorgeous. I love the shading in this. I usually don't comment on the shading, but oh yeah, really good. I think that's the colorist in this. Anyhow, for the most part, good comic. It's just, this is 3 issues in. So I was kind of hoping to have some answers in here, but at least Bendis tied it in with his issue 0 of DC Nation. So we've come full circle. It's now time to tell us the freaking story. What the F is happening, Mr. Bendis? Because come on! So issue 4, I demand answers. Next week, I demand answers. If you don't have answers in that one, you better recall all those issues really quick and scribble something in, okay? I don't make it into a stamp. Just run through and just start stamping things. Just start stamping the answer. What's really happening here is such and such and such. I'll be happy with that, okay? At least in my copy. All right, I'm out. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.